everyone. Welcome to the NXT Post Show. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo and Chinedu. Chin, okay, so I had told people you weren't going to be on this show because you didn't get a chance to finish watching the entire thing.
Yeah, on my end out here in Houston, the live stream on YouTube TV, it's still on the Hank and Tank match. That's why I said like it's gonna be over for you. I was like, it's over for you. I was like, the show's over for you already. It was like, yeah, like, it's over.
We gotta. Okay, so this was an issue today because I completely forgot. Someone had mentioned it last week, but I forgot that today's episode of NXT was pre-taped. So I watch NXT on Netflix and I don't get commercials. So I watched the entire show in an hour and 19 minutes. So currently, right now, the CW broadcast, YouTube broadcast, because you guys get commercials, you watched it like normal. But on Netflix, no commercials, baby. None. So I was like, okay, well, I had told people I don't think Chinedu is going to do the show because he's still watching NXT. And I was about to ride solo here, but at least you'll be able to talk about what you watched. And then also, I'm just going to have to spoil the rest for you.
Oh yeah, first of all, I'm a real wrestling fan. I don't care about spoilers. I can still hear the spoiler and still be surprised when watch the match in its entirety and enjoy it. There's no words at all.
Okay, good. I'm so sorry, Chin. It was just like, let's cue the you fucked up chants for today because this was kind of a mess. And I just thought to myself, of all the shows to do an NXT watch along for, this was probably not the one to do it for because it was just so messy because everybody was watching on different platforms and all of that. So it just didn't turn out the way we thought it would, but we're just going to run with it like we normally do. So let's get to it, everyone. This is going to be a really easy breezy one because it was a fast freaking show. So we got a couple hard topics to hit on. And the first one that I want to hit on, Chin, I'm so sorry. Here's a spoiler. If you're still watching on CW, my apologies. Here's a spoiler for the Battle Royal. So tune out if you're here watching live right now. Tune out, or unless you're already here with the watch along. Can you guess who won the Battle Royal, Chin?
Jada Parker. Absolutely, right?
I'm about to break this man's heart, guys.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it was Jada Parker. Jada Parker won, Chinedu!
Really?
She's up for the title, yes.
For real? Like, I was joking for real?
I'm not fucking with you, Chinedu. I wouldn't lie to you like that. I would not lie to you. She fucking won. I felt so bad. That's why I told you don't come on the show because I knew you would want to see Jada Parker win. Yeah. Do you want me to tell you how she won?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was marvelous. Like, it was down to her, Lola Vice, and Lash Legend, and Jordan Grace. It was your girls, Chinedu. Yeah.
Yes.
And, she, like, took them all out, like, hit the finisher. Like, you know how you've been wanting them to, like, make Jada, like, present her like a star? They finally did it.
Oh, my. See, first, before you continue, here's who I'm mad at. I'm mad at YouTube TV. If you have YouTube TV, you know how much we pay per month, all right? I shouldn't even have commercials. We pay over $70 a month for YouTube TV, Denise. 70. Netflix, I'm going to get the VPN. I'm going to get that for Netflix, man, because everybody that I know that watches it, they don't have no commercials, great breeze time. They even get additional content that we don't get on other platforms. That's like really cool to see.
Yeah.
So YouTube TV, man, count your days, man. This $7 a month is a lot I'm paying to be left. I can't believe I missed this, man.
I know. So yeah, Jada Parker versus Jacy Jayne, NXT Women's Championship, Halloween Havoc. Dude, it's happening.
Like this is where it's at right now. It's still showing match graphics on NXT on YouTube TV live right now. This is if you're with me on YouTube, you see this is where we're at right now, live on YouTube TV right now.
Chin, I need to tell you something.
What?
I'm lying to you, bro. Jada Parker did not win.
What?
She did not win.
Why would...
I'm sorry. Jada Parker did not win. I lied to you.
Chat, is this true? Chat.
The entire time. The chat has known. People have been putting it here everywhere. Everybody was like, Denise, stop it. You're lying to this man. I would quit if I were you, people. I'm sorry, Chin. I had to. I wasn't planning on doing it, but then the moment came and I said, well, now I have to. I'm deep into this and just kept going. And I thought, oh my God, he's buying it. I have to keep going.
I bought it. I leased it. I called friends over to get invested in it.
You trashed YouTube TV?
I did. I listen YouTube TV. I was just playing. Hey. I'm just kidding.
I'm so sorry.
These
It looks
comments,
like you're mean to him. Evil.
This was evil. This was the worst I've ever seen Denise act ever.
Okay, fine. Do you want me to tell you how she got eliminated?
I don't know. I feel like I'm up here getting treated like SRS. And what did I do for this? I thought we were cool. If this was Sean, I'm like, absolutely. Go in. But for Chin, Chin's great.
I'm sorry, Chin.
You know what it is too. The thing is too is like most times for some people I'm the cool black friend, but she has other black friends. She has Reg, so it don't apply. It don't have the
Reg
thing
all the time. If I had the chance, I'd play the same prank on him too.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you got me though. That was I was so excited. I really was like, oh my God. Because I was like, finally, they're doing it. They're gonna pull the trigger now, finally. Because of all the girls to do it. I was like, finally, they let her do it one-on-one. But you didn't. Did she? Okay, before you tell me who won, I still don't know who won. I know I
haven't even revealed the answer to you yet.
But just please tell me this. Please just tell me this, y'all. Did she at least make it to the final four?
Oh, no, my friend.
What?
My apologies. No, she got eliminated. Like, she had the fastest elimination ever in the Battle Royal. They did that spot with her. She lasted 0.4 seconds.
No, that's a lie.
I'm lying again. Okay, I swear I'm done lying. I thought if I could get you to do one more time.
Because that one listen.
I did a little this. I know I should have sold it. All right, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Chin. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Because the quote W, okay? Because the quote George W, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't get fooled again. You know?
Yeah. Okay, this time I swear to you. No, Jada Parker got eliminated by Lash Legend. She got her with the boot to the face. Yeah. Don't worry, she wasn't out in 0.3 seconds, but she did get eliminated like in the middle of the Battle Royal. It was still like a weak elimination for her, but at least she did get eliminated by Lash. And then afterwards, she went on a massive like rampage and beat the shit out of Zaya Brookside on the outside. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that match probably on NXT or TNA or something. But I knew you wouldn't be happy about Jada Parker losing regardless.
Who is Zaya Brookside?
Oh, she's a TNA wrestler. She's cute. She's cute. You would like her if she was on TNA. I mean on NXT. Excuse me. No
respect to you, Zaya Brookside. I'm sorry. No respect to you at all. No respect to you at all. I really didn't know who you are, and I'm just in a bad mood because my co-host, who I thought was my friend, Denise, and this chat. I have to go back and look at these comments. I watched the episodes. All these comments I'm reading right now pouring in. Chin, look at the comments. Chin,
all the comments are like, Chinedu's going to Fightful next week. All sorts of things.
I'm applying tonight, man. Okay, I heard Blomco pays great. I'm finna hit these boys up and get me a new job.
You're like, that's it. I'm done. They be treating me bad over here.
I'm cool with CT over at Before the Bell. I know everybody. I'm out. I'm leaving. Well, I'm not leaving, man. This is great pay. This is a great package here, man. Denise is nice, man. She's great. Like, it smells great here, man. But guys, it smells musty in the rooms when we film. It smells great over here, man. Great lower thirds and stuff like that. I can't leave.
Okay, so finally, I'm about to reveal the real winner Okay, just heads up if you're watching live and if you don't know the real winner, just tune out. But the real winner was Tatum Paxley. So Tatum is the winner. It was an awesome moment. Izzy and Jordan ended up self-eliminate when they ended up taking each other out, excuse me. And so Tatum was the last one left on the ring apron. So she's gonna go on to face Jacy Jayne at NXT Halloween Havoc. And someone even mentioned, like, oh yeah, it totally fits in with like the Halloween theme and all of that. And then Lyra Valkyra, who we all know is one of our besties, went out there, hugged her. They're like rolling in the mat, all of that. It's a really great moment. So it's happening. I was very, very happy. Can I tell you? Like, I'm very happy Tatum won here for multiple reasons. Chinedu, I'm sure you've heard me say a million times that I'm a big Tatum fan. I've been wanting to see more for her. I've been saying like she needs to be in a storyline that people care about because, this culling stuff is fine, right? But not really many people cared about this culling, but at least it was something on the show. So I'm not going to complain about that, right? Like, there was still something going on there with Tatum. But I think Tatum has had the crowd has had a soft spot for her where they've always wanted to see more of her. Like when she busted out that 6:30, I think she did that one time. Everybody was like, "Oh shit, she can do that. That's crazy." When she was part of the tag team match a couple weeks ago for the NXT Homecoming show. People were really excited about like seeing her in the ring with Alexa Bliss. So she's just had some moments where I think people are curious what it would look like if she was pushed as a top girl on the show. And I feel like there's been a lot of people on the show, like a lot of the girls that have been pushed that the crowd hasn't necessarily latched onto. And the crowd latched onto Tatum, but she wasn't getting that same kind of push on the show. So I'm very excited about her going up against Jacy. I don't think she's going to win. If she did, I'm going to be like super happy. But again, don't think it's going to happen. But that is who won. And Chinedu, you don't look happy at all. You look so miserable. I think Chinedu's retiring after this.
I feel like in my mind, like I feel like one person in DWO screenshot my face right now just to see the sadness. I think somebody did. This said before I get to it, just answer me this, y'all, okay? Did Jay Parker at least get a TV entrance?
She did, I think. Yeah, she did. She did. Yeah, I feel like I remember it. Yeah.
Okay, because once you because when you start losing that's when you like, wow, man, what's going on? They in trouble backstage? You start
No, I'm
wondering.
pretty sure she did. There was a couple of girls who did in the beginning.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
it does make sense for her to win. I'm very sad that Jay didn't win. I'm even more sad I got played like this on the live. Like I went in, y'all. This was a solid 5 minutes. I was literally believing this. I believe it's minutes.
And especially the girls that I said were in the finals.
I was just so excited.
I named all the top girls.
She did all the girl. Yeah, and y'all listen. And I know y'all was cracking up laughing too, man. All right, I hate y'all a little bit too in the chat, man. Y'all love y'all, but y'all was laughing at me too, man. Y'all saw her, this girl. Name all my favorites, the girls. Okay, she named all the girls for this match. I was like, this is amazing. I'm like, Sean watches the show. That's how I felt. I was like, he watches. He's seen what I've been saying. Been wondering, y'all. By the way, YouTube Live, we're here on YouTube Live, y'all. By the way,
that's the normal broadcast, Chin. Like they're doing the normal broadcast. Yeah. Well, here's my tip though, Chin. Honestly, you got to get yourself a VPN. You got to make sure that you are watching on Netflix so that if this happens again, you don't get screwed. All right, let's go ahead and get into these super chats here, see what everyone's saying about everything. Okay, so we have, let me see where we left off. We got Jacob Tatum here. What's up, Jacob? Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, thoughts on Lainey Reed becoming the newest member of Fatal Influence? Also, what are your top 5 Taylor Swift songs or albums? And top 5 fire movies with Will Smith movies, Chinedu, and songs you like from Will. Okay, so my thoughts on Lainey Reed is that I can tell that they really see a lot of potential in her because of how much focus and spotlight that they've put on her already. Like even before the stuff went down with Jasmine Nix, she was already getting like some big moments. I remember there was a couple of times where she popped up and I was like, wow, I don't know who this is, but she feels like she's in an important spot here, even though I don't even know who she is, right? So quickly I noticed that they saw something in her and I'm still sort of waiting to see what that is for me because I feel like she's been out there. She's had the story down now that she's part of Fatal Influence and all of that. But I tend to gravitate towards people depending on what they can do in the ring. So I still haven't seen Lainey Reed have like that match where I'm like, oh shit, like, yeah. So I'm kind of waiting for that one. That's what I want to see. I want to see Lainey Reed like really go to town with somebody and see what she can do when she's in there with, whoever. Because there's been a couple of matches of hers, but I don't really remember anything that stood out to me as much. So that's why I'm still kind of waiting to see a little bit more of her in ring. But what I do like so far that's caught my attention is that she seems very confident of herself. Like when she's out there and she's talking, she seems very confident. And that is a huge, huge way to obviously gain some admiration because confidence definitely sells. Top 5 Taylor Swift songs or albums is very hard for me to choose, but I will give you some names of songs that I really, really love. Daylight, All Too Well, the 10-minute version. Treacherous is one of my favorite songs as well. Love it. I have to put in there, oh my God. This is so hard for me, guys. You don't understand. This is a very hard subject for me, especially because I haven't actually ever decided on my top 5 favorite songs. So I'm thinking about them right now. I would probably have to shout out I would have to shout out. This is very hard. I'm like literally going through my Rolodex right now of songs that I really, really love and have loved for my entire life. So I'm gonna have to shout out Sparks Fly for me is always definitely up there. And I'm gonna give one
Is
more.
that a song?
I know. It's because if not, I'm just gonna start naming like everything. But I really want to give like my favorites. I also love Enchanted. That's one of my favorites too. So it's rough. It's not a top 5, but it's songs that I really, really enjoy. Chin, what about you for your top 5 favorite Will Smith movies?
Well, listen. First of all, thank Jacob Tatum for the super chat. Appreciate that. Lainey Reed, same thing. I thought she was gonna be a single star. By the way, I didn't think they're gonna put her in a group. I kind of want Feel Influence to be done, not because they bad, but I feel like they're so much better individual. Like I love Fallon Henley. I think she's a great solo star. It should go that way. Top 5 Will Smith movies for sure. The Pursuit of Happiness, Hitch. Um,
I love The Pursuit of
mm,
Happiness. So
Me
good.
too. Yes, me too, man. Love that movie. Uh, I Am Legend, um, Ali, and Men in Black.
I've only seen one of your favorites of Will Smith movies, and it was Pursuit of Happiness. So
Oh yeah,
good. If
man.
you've never
It
seen
was
it,
a
watch it.
that was a great movie. Although I love Bad Boy, man, Bad Boys. I might have to take out Ali and put in Bad Boys though. That's a toss up between those two though. But those would be my general and top 5 songs. Or you look for Will, or from Will too. The
Oh,
Rain.
yeah, I forgot he did songs. My
Oh yeah,
bad.
oh
I
yeah, The
completely
Rain.
forgot.
Summertime, um, mm, the Men in Black theme song, it just goes with me. Well, Wild Wild West with Cisco, it just jam because he did good soundtracks. I just like it, you know what I'm saying? And he did one called I really like his current one that he did with Jordan Lucas. They did one together. I feel was really cool too. So those are my current ones right now.
Sweet. All right, we got David Primero here who says, "What is that? Was NXT only 1 hour and 30 minutes? No, an hour and 19 minutes actually." Thank you, David. We got Terrence Matthews says, "Got him, haha." I really got you, Chinedu.
Yeah.
Thank you, Terrence. We got David here who says, I knew it. Jacy Jayne won't drop the title until New Year's Evil with the new member of Fatal Influence. It's clear she'll regain against Paxley. Yeah, I think I'm with you too. I don't know if it'll happen till New Year's Evil. Maybe it'll happen sooner than that. Usually the champions don't often have matches at deadline either. That's one of the other things because they do the Iron Survivor, but they don't actually do the title matches those days that I recall. So man, they're definitely this Jacy Jayne title reign way longer than I think any of us anticipated, right, Chin?
A lot longer. I thought she was gonna be. I thought at the next PLE she was gonna drop it
We
to whoever.
thought Great American Bash Evolution around there.
Yeah,
That's what we thought.
absolutely. At the latest, and they did Lola dirty, man. I don't care what they said, man. I still don't like that. I still don't like that.
I'm with you. I was ready for Lola, but hey, they weren't ready for Lola. Lola got eliminated kind of crappy too today in the Battle Royal. Yeah. She was eliminated by Jesse of the Inspiration, the former Billy.
From 10.
Yeah, it was like kind of like a whatever's elimination. I wasn't a big fan of that. I wasn't a big fan of the battle royal period. Like I thought there was a lot of, oh, that's what you need to watch, Chin. There was a lot of kind of some weak eliminations, a couple of people who even eliminated themselves. Maddie Ren Sinclair, she had a really rough one. She really eliminated herself. Zaria intentionally eliminated herself. That one was done as part of the storyline because Soruka gave her spot in the match to Zaria because she didn't want to be like selfish about it. So she decided to give her spot to Zaria. But during that, Blake Monroe came out and attacked Soruka. So Zaria decided to eliminate herself to go help her friend. Yeah, that happened too. One of actually the coolest moments I thought was Kalani Jordan. Kalani Jordan was kick ass, man. She did that whole, walking on her hands and coming back. Eventually, she got stomped in the stomach. I think it was Jordan who stomped her and took her out. So that was a cool elimination. Lash Legend had a cool elimination because it was all the girls who carried her almost like she was doing like a crowd surfing kind of bit. Like that's what it looked like.
Oh.
And they all threw her out. So that was really good. I did like that. And then they had Kendall Gray last until like the final four, final five, something like that. They had Kendall Gray from Evolve. She actually looked kind of good in there. I thought she looked good in the match. I'm trying to remember where some other moments that stood out to me, but those were kind of like the hits and misses. It wasn't the strongest battle royal, especially in the beginning, but towards the end, oh, of course, it definitely picked up for sure.
I'm definitely gonna go back and watch too. When I tell you, I promise y'all, I was ready to watch this match right after this live ended because Jada won. When I tell y'all, I will watch this match tomorrow.
Now you're like, I'm not in a rush now.
Yeah, but I'm really happy for Lash though. That elimination, like for Lash, though, I feel although she didn't win, that still makes her look good though. That makes her look like seriously like we all had to gang up on this girl to get her out. That makes her look good. So I like that one. It's Lola. Come on.
Yeah, they didn't do her. They didn't do her so good in that one. All right, we
Yeah.
got Stephen Marchuli here who says Chin's just in this for the makeup. Jada wins Royal Rumble 2026. Don't get Chin's hopes up, Stephen. You already got his hopes up.
Man, I thank you, Steven. I appreciate it, man. I'm going for that too, man. Jada for Royal Rumble, man. Yeah, Jada for Royal Rumble, man. Why not? Why
You
not?
know,
Or at least
you
Money
know
in the
what
Bank.
you remind me of, Chinedu? Of me when I was a little kid. Because when I was a little kid, my favorite wrestler was Chris Jericho. And I always wanted Chris Jericho to win the Royal Rumble. And he would never win the Royal Rumble. Every year I would go into it being like, yeah, this is the year Jericho's going to win. And he never won. And the second he was eliminated, I'd stop caring. I remember being like, I don't even care. But that's because that's how I was as a kid. Like as a kid, I just wanted my favorite person to win, and I didn't give a shit about nobody else.
You know what? Now that you think about it, Jericho really has never won. I
No,
never just thought
I've been
about it.
waiting for it my whole life.
Wow.
My whole wrestling fandom, I have been waiting to see Chris Jericho win a Rumble. I think
And
that ship has definitely sailed. I've accepted it now.
well, look, Denise, hey, I just want to say about my heart, someday I hope it never happens. Okay. I hope it never ever
It's
happens for you.
not gonna
I hope
happen.
I hope he gets eliminated before the Rumble even starts. I hope he gets knocked out in the entry ramp. He can't compete. You broke my
Even
heart
if
tonight, Denise.
Jericho came back to the WWE and let's just say he was in the 2026 Royal Rumble, he would not win. You think they would do that? I don't think they would do
No.
that.
How old is
Imagine
Chris Jericho
that's
right
the
now?
year he finally wins.
Oh my
Mind
God.
you,
Isn't
I
he like
have been waiting my entire life to see that.
how old is Chris Jericho now?
I don't know. He's like he's older now. Obviously, I don't know his age. He's like in his late 40s, early 50s. Let me check. He is 54. Oh, he's
I
a
was about
little
to
bit
say,
older than I expected. I was actually thinking like 47, 51.
yeah, me too.
Mm,
54?
He's 54. Yeah, he's 54. Man, I didn't even realize it. All right, thank you, Steven. We got Tracy WV here. Says Chin Denise takes pleasures in our misery. Evil.
It's so evil. Evil, but it also lets me know, man, this lets me know we cool, man, because Denise just bust my balls in front of the whole DWO. This is how I know we friends, man. This is what you do to your real friends. But man, I have to watch this back and see my face, y'all. I was so excited. I got mad at YouTube. I cut a promo on YouTube about YouTube.
I was
They
gonna
might shut
stop
my
you
channel
before
down.
then, but I decided to let you keep going.
Yeah, hey, look, y'all follow Chinedu Ogu on YouTube while you still can. They might shut it down, man. They might watch the show like, okay, Chin. Boom. Y'all go follow it right now. Lord have mercy.
All right, we got Matt Rakiel who says Lainey is beating Jacy in 2026. Man, that would be very, very bold. We got to do a little bit more there. I think. I think we got to do a little bit more convincing, at least for me at least. All right, thank you, Matt. We got Daniel. Hey, Daniel, thank you so much. He says my first WWE event, WWE Melbourne Super Show today. Oh hell yeah, Daniel! I'm so glad that you got the opportunity to do that. Fuck yeah, I'm so happy for you, bro. Thank you. We got Stephen Marchuli. I hope you had a fun time. Steven here says they have never done NXT call-up wins. Royal Rumble story is there, Jada or Soul. Yeah, they could do something like that where someone gets called up in the moment, wins the match, bam. That would be massive, obviously, if they did do something like that.
I think so too.
Thank you, Steven. We got Dan Jackson here who says, we was defending you, Chin. Chin was in tears for reals. I just looked, I didn't want to like overdo it. I looked at the chat and I just saw everybody being like, oh my God, I can't believe she's doing this to him.
Dan, thank you, bro. I couldn't believe she did this to me either, man. You saw it in my, y'all saw it in my face how excited I was, though, because like, I really am a Jada Parker fan. I think she's very talented. She gives me like Stone Cold and ECW energy. Like she's always angry. I like that. And the superstar. It broke my heart, man. Jada, if you ever watching, man, just know Denise is a bad guy. Okay, she's a villain. All right, her my heart on here, man. But god dang it, man, still my homie, man. I can't.
We got David Primero here who says Jordan is winning Iron Survivor at Deadline and beat Jacy at New Year's Evil. Also, didn't you notice since Jada was rumored to be with Jey Uso, she loses a lot? I don't know. I never like to speculate on things like that because that would be like, saying someone got punished for dating someone. I don't believe in that type of stuff. So I haven't picked up on that. But I just think that maybe things were going really fast for Jada. And you know how it is when they change their plans and they decide to focus on somebody else has to take a back seat. And I think that's just kind of what's happening with Jada. And instead, they're kind of using her to continue everything else with Lash Legend. Because Lash Legend's also somebody that started to get a little momentum, slowed down, and trying to get it back a little bit there.
Yeah, first of all, if you're staying in fight two, I'm rising to the top. All right, I'm with a fight two in WWE means I'm winning the title. Okay, all right, I'm going to the Ava office next week. I want North American and World title right now. Okay, yeet. And she ain't doing that, so I don't know. I'll speculate either two though. So I don't know, but appreciate you, David.
We got the Miss Demon Josh here who says Izzy's jealousy is going to cost Tatum's match, Lyra versus Izzy. Yeah, possibly, man. I can see that playing out. Thank you, Josh. We got Bob Ross Jr. here who says Blake Monroe hasn't done anything wrong in her life. Honestly, it's okay to have homeworker to end a one-sided greedy relationship. This might be the most craziest statement I've ever said. By the way, yeah, Blake Monroe had a victory against Zarya today. She did cheat. She used like a hair clip to kind of like stab her in the neck, and the referee didn't see because she was distracted by Soul. So that's how she basically picked up that win. But pretty much like the entire match, though, Zarya was sort of like woman handling Blake Monroe, which I did like to see that aggressive side of Zarya. But yes, Blake Monroe couldn't lose. I mean, she just lost a big match against Jordan Grace. She's still that girl on NXT. She was a massive signing for WWE. So I feel like you got to keep that. You got to keep her. You got to keep her wins and her brutality alive. Well, maybe I shouldn't use brutality, but her evilness, because that's what we've been seeing as of late from Soul.
Yeah,
thank you, Bob.
I definitely agree.
We got Julius Calloway here. Says off topic. Were you guys able to watch Smashing Machine? I haven't seen it just yet. Chinedu, have you had a chance to check it out?
I haven't, and but I do want to see it. I really do want to see it. I heard it didn't do that good in box office though, which means hopefully for us, like hopefully it'll be on Tubi next week, so we have to go out and pay for it, man. So we gonna hopefully. No disrespect to Rock. Rock buys his money for it though, man. But hopefully we can get on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? Put on Tubi next week. We'll watch it for the free. But I
thought you were gonna say no disrespect to Tubi.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Julius. All right, we got Frank here. It says early post show, no complaints. Yes, DWO leader back home from yesterday's quick birthday trip was absolutely amazing. Today was recovery day, loving Blake's matches, and she's incredible. Tatum, though, bowing down emoji. Yeah, she looked phenomenal. Tatum looked phenomenal. All of good stuff around it. I'm glad that you had a great birthday trip. He also says, also, little man and me ready for SmackDown this Friday in San Jose. We get to see our two faves, Tiffy and Alexa. Soul. Cody, I'm hoping Jade, so pumped. Booker go off on Chase U. I'm like, damn, is that Denise in his ear? Bro, seriously, as he should. I'm sorry, but I'm over that. Thank you, Frank. Also, we did have a super chat that I didn't get to read from yesterday's stream. And that happens sometimes. Unfortunately, I hate when that happens, but it does happen. We had the chairman who says, Denise, just discovered you on Sirius XM. You rock. When does Braun face Seth? He sent this obviously before we found out about Seth Rollins' injury. So it's looking like it's going to be a while until we see Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins. But thank you so much to the chairman. And I'm so sorry that I missed this when you sent this on the Raw post show. So thank you so much for sending this. And I'm glad that you discovered me on Sirius XM and then you came here to show some love over on the YouTube channel. So thank you so much, the chairman. Alrighty, so let's keep it going. We need to talk about Trick Williams and Ricky Saints, by the way. He called him out. And he basically said, let's do this match. We're going to do it. And Trick Williams came out on the Tron and was basically like, we're going to do this on my time. And he ended up attacking him from behind backstage on NXT. And now we're going to see a contract signing for this match. I believe they're going to do it at Halloween Havoc. Chinedu, how are you feeling about Trick Williams going into this with Ricky Saints, especially coming off of this title loss that he had against Mike Santana? He's no longer a champion. Now he's just, regular Trick Williams.
I feel this is their best option because I feel like it's more kind of like it's the best option, but it's also I feel the only option. Like who else is there to feud with for Ricky Saints right now that we feel could like credibly take the title from him right now? Oba's gone. I don't know if we're gonna see him again or if he's gonna interfere with the title match maybe or something like that though. But I'm excited for it. I love Trick in the title picture. I'm a big Trick Williams fan. A part of me was wishing he was gonna be, on the main roster and things like that though. But I'm happy he's still on NXT getting some good TV time. I feel he's a lot more polished now, having the TNA title. His promo work's gotten better. I like him as a heel. He really convincing as a heel, and it's gonna be a good match. So I don't expect him to win, because they just gave it to Ricky. So I'm hoping I hope he doesn't win. But I think it's gonna be a good program though. Good program, good mic, good back and forth and all that though. So it's a win for me.
I like that they didn't stall and that they got right to it because we've been talking a whole lot about how the men's division doesn't always move the needle. And sometimes, what I think kind of held back some of Oba's reign, even though he did tremendous whenever he had the matches. But what kind of held back that reign being even extra more incredible was the fact that, he didn't have that many hot challengers because there really weren't any. And the ones that were involved in other programs and doing other things. So the fact that they're getting Trick Williams and Ricky Saints going, I think is the best thing to do because you got to gain some interest in the men's division. You can't hold off on the things that are actually a big deal or that can make some money or get people talking or can be considered top tier on the program. Like you can't hold off on that stuff. Like you got to do it. If you can, do it because again, right now that men's division is slim. There's only a couple of people that the fans legitimately care about and people care about Ricky and Trick. And right now Trick's got a bunch of, buzz coming off of everything he did with the TNA world title. So, and then Ricky had a lot of buzz when he came into NXT. I feel like some of it did kind of dwindle down. Him winning the NXT championship kind of got people looking again, but you got to keep people paying attention to you. And I think that this program with Trick Williams is the way to go for Ricky. And so that this championship run could really start off with a bang, because you got to get started with a bang. There's none of let's slow walk the dog with this. Do not do that. You got to keep things going. So that's how I feel about that.
Absolutely. You need someone who can go in the ring and on the mic with Ricky Saints, though, because they need to be amazing matches and promos. You need all that. You need right out the gate because for them, men's division NXT, you ain't got time for the slow build, like you said. Got to get right into it. Top stars, front and center.
We got Jacob Tatum here who says, love Ricky Saints' promo and his instantly, Chinedu's face looking like a man who got his heart broke. And an A+ to Denise's acting skills plus Ava announcement at the men's speed championship. Yeah, so we're gonna be seeing we're gonna have the men's speed championship. They're doing the tournament similar like they were doing it with the women, so we are going to be getting that. It's very hard for me to care about the speed championship. I think both Chin and I have made our feelings be known about that here. They're definitely trying, and I applaud them for trying. But it's just still a long shot for me to really get invested into the speed championship. I mean, even when like Blake Monroe confronted Soruka a few weeks ago and she said, oh, I only care about this bout. And she pointed at the NXT North American Championship. She literally told her, I don't really care about your speed championship.
That was
And
funny.
she shouldn't, right? Exactly. Like there's no reason to really care about it.
Again, I forgot who the champion was once again until Ava said at the end, El Grande Americano. I was like, oh, that's who has the belt. I don't even see him on Raw with the belt. So that should know how valuable the title is. So I mean, okay.
Thank you, Jacob. We got Sen Newts in here. Thank you so much, Sen Newts, who says, even though I'm a certified Janiac, I need Tatum to win that title at Halloween Havoc. Look, I love Tatum. She's like literally seems like a sweetheart. And I would love if Tatum won, but I just don't think it's going to be Tatum to defeat Jacy Jayne. But then again, I wasn't expecting Jacy Jayne to defeat Stephanie. So what the hell do I know? Let's just throw the rules out the window, Chin. We don't know anything. We don't know what's going to happen.
Hey, real quick, why is Lyra there?
Lyra, oh yeah, we were talking about that actually during the watch along. She's been making more appearances on NXT a lot more as of late. It started with when she was her friendship with Bayley was getting weird on Raw. So then she went to go kind of like maybe talk to Tatum Paxley and see if she can get some like advice. And then I thought it was going to be like a one-time thing, but then she came back again, and then she came back again because remember she gave her the Barbie doll. And then she came back again. So I don't know. I think she's just making a bunch of appearances.
Okay.
I was even thinking, one of the things that I thought too was, what if she, now I don't know if they're going to do this, of course, but just an idea. What if Lyra Valkyria, since she's kind of handling stuff right now with Bayley, like sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, right? Depending on Bayley's mood. What if she like pulled up Tatum Paxley with her to the main roster and just said like, you're coming with me. I need my friend. I need somebody who's gonna be supportive, someone that I know. And then suddenly we see Tatum on the main roster hanging out with Lyra Valkyria. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. I don't really know what I'm saying or doing anymore.
I mean,
We'll see.
it could happen, but Tatum for Halloween Havoc makes perfect sense. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Thank you, Send Nudes. We got Sheldon Jackson here. Says, keep Jada away from OTM, period. She's above them. Yeah, OTM came back today. Did you get to see that?
I did see that. Though, and it was interesting too because I felt the crowd. It let me know it's a pre-tape because the crowd felt a bit dead. No one more usual than what their usual energy. I felt they were okay, but they kind of came alive when they came back. It was like holy. I was like, wow, okay, this is something good. A new tag team. This is exciting. Let's make it happen. I do agree though too. Keep them away from each other though because I feel like they're on different trajectories. Jada's established herself already as her own character and things like that. There's no need to like put her back with OTM. There's just no need. So I agree. I'm not saying she's above them though, but she is.
Her star has skyrocketed a lot more. Chin.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real with you. When OTM came out, and they got that big reaction. I didn't know who they were. I mind you, I've seen them cut promos on the show, but let's be real, like they weren't really on NXT that much. I didn't even recognize them.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I felt like in the past, I felt like Jada did most of the talking, didn't she?
She did, yeah, she did.
So it's like we really couldn't get invested in them anyway. So I didn't know who they were at first either though. And I was like, it's OTM. I'm like, oh, it is. Okay. Glad they're here. You know what I'm saying? Because I said I know WWE, they do cuts, and I was afraid, you know what I'm saying? I was like, again, Sean, by the way, Uncle Sean, when I said turn West heel, I meant that, but I also meant do something with him. I didn't mean release him in the end, bro. You ain't catch the whole anyway.
Bob Ross actually wanted to know your thoughts on Wesley leaving WWE. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, Sean, I said turn West.
I don't think that's Sean's decision.
Says, you're right. I felt like they could have done a lot more with him as a heel. I really thought they should have, at least North American division. I know we didn't see him for a while too, and I was starting to get a little bit concerned about that because he had the group with the high rise group, but again, even with that, it wasn't really much done with it. I think he's still a great talent. I hope he can come back someday, finds his way around though. But I'm very confident he will land in the TNA or an AEW, something like that. Someone like Wesley is very talented, can fit in any division. He could go back to TNA. He could get the Rascals back together. Like, hey man, I remember what I said before. I was just kidding. Let's get back together, man. Let's be friends. Let's get back together, man. Let's do this. So hey.
Yeah, the good thing about Wesley is that his style fits anywhere. If AEW did want him, he would be cool in AEW. If TNA wanted him, cool, and then he'd still find himself back in WWE somehow. Make what you will of that, because that's what's happening now a lot. A lot of wrestlers that were released by WWE are in TNA and then somehow find their way back to WWE now with the partnership between WWE and TNA.
Yeah, Jakar Jackson got released and was back on TV in like 3 weeks. I was like, wow.
Oh, she had a moment too with Lash Legend on the Battle Royal as well. It was actually pretty cool because it seemed like Lash Legend was going to eliminate her, but then she didn't. So it was kind of like a cool little throwback moment that, hey, this was her former partner.
Okay, I like that. Was that real, Denise? Hold on. Was that real chat? No, chat. Was that real chat? Did that happen? I didn't want to hear. I didn't want to hear Denise. No,
Jen, I'm not lying to you. I'm done lying to you.
No. See, Denise, that's a plus. Denise a playback day. I'm not lying. I'm done lying. I'm not. Man, Denise a player, y'all. She out here. I'm not lying. I'm not.
I swear.
Chat. Did that happen? Chat. I don't. I need to see the chat.
Look. Yes, look, here we go. We got people saying that happened for real. Chin Larry says yes. Bonkers LFC, yes. See, this is not a conspiracy. We're not all gonna get together and start lying to you, Chin.
Okay,
Chin's paranoid now. He doesn't know what to believe.
He's saying it gonna happen because as if it's never happened before, as if it didn't happen about 17 minutes ago on the
Yeah, literally.
I have to watch this back and see my reactions. I gotta watch it back. I was so excited.
We got Larissa Arturo Mendez who says, not sure if this is story progression or not, but what if, out of jealousy, Bailey interferes and costs Tatum Paxley the NXT Women's Championship? Okay, Luis, I love this. Can I say that? I love this. I would laugh. This, please, in fact, do it. NXT, take this idea from Luis. Take it. It's a good idea because it fuels things between Lyra and Bailey. I love this idea.
It would make all this make sense. It would make her being on NXT like this frequently. It would make all that make sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Cue Daniel Bryan. Yes. 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 Look at Luis. Luis is, you know how I imagine Luis right now? I imagine him like this. Yeah, with his arms crossed and his chin moving up and down, doing the I know what's up, rubbing the chin a little bit, stroking the beard.
Yeah. As you should, Luis, man. So cool. Down south we up like this down south. You know what I'm saying? You already know, baby. So I hope you hit one of those, man. I hope you hit it already, baby. You know what I'm saying? Everything, Luis, man. That was a great storyline too, man. Y'all. The NXT, y'all take this idea, please.
Thank you, Luis. We got Jay Stone here who says tag team division down so bad I wouldn't mind a Javon Slater quick tag title run. I'm with you, Jay. The crowd was really mellow today when we had that when OTM crashed the match with Chase U, the Culling, and Hank and Tank. Like, not even my boys Hank and Tank could get a little roar out there going. Like, the crowd, that was one of the things I was saying. Like, with Hank and Tank, I think people forget they like Hank and Tank until they start doing cool moves, and then people are reminded again that they like Hank and Tank. But like, no one cared about the Culling, and then no one cares about Chase U. However, I will say this, even though people didn't really feel like they cared, even though I'm not digging all these teams, with all of that said, even though this match was brief and OTM crashed it, there were a couple of really good moments in this match. So it wasn't terrible, like, at all. I can't even say that. They actually did a decent job for what they did out there.
The thing with Hank and Tank is that, like, I feel they're not on TV consistently enough for the crowd to get invested. Like, they'll be on for 2-3 weeks straight, and then they're gone for like a month. I feel, and I don't see them for a while. Or like, it's like, for me in my mind, when I see them, I see like with Edge and Christian in the early 2000s, like the kind of goofy era of awesomeness type style comedy. And I don't know, I feel like the crowd likes it, but then is it, like you said, it's just like, I feel like you said they forget they like them because I'll see them and I just, oh yeah, there they are, they're cool, but I'm not in love with them. So I think they really need to like give them some more time to get invested with them. And by the way, I know I'm late on this. Never heard that guy Slater talk before ever in my life. Okay.
You never heard
Where's
Leon Slater talk? He's great.
Never heard him talk. Okay. Now, where is he from?
I don't exactly know like where he's from, but I will tell you this though. If you do want to learn about Leon Slater, some more information. So he's from the UK. Yeah, he's from the UK. If you do want to learn more about Leon Slater, I do have an interview up with Leon Slater, and you guys can watch it. It's on the channel, and dude is very charismatic. So if you listen to that interview, it's up there. Just search it up. You'll see it. He's very charismatic and he's really good at talking. He doesn't flub his lines or anything like that. Like he goes. I actually feel that if they let him talk more, people would be like, oh, okay. Like I feel it. So, and we're talking about the NXT side because he does talk on TNA, but Chinedu doesn't watch TNA, so he doesn't know that Leon Slater actually cut a really awesome, passionate promo right before Bound for Glory, right before his match with Leon Slater on Impact on Thursday. And it was a really awesome promo where he talked about, growing up and working so hard because he started wrestling at a very young age, and talking about how winning the X Division Championship really solidified all of the hard work that he's done. It was really good. Go listen to it if you guys missed it. Maybe it's on the Twitter page or something, but he's good on the mic, Chin.
Yeah, they need to push him. First of all, again, I didn't know he was from the UK. I look at something like him. I thought he was from Cleveland. Okay, Detroit, something like that. I had no clue. Get on my phone. So anyway, bro, go on and the rope for the crowd. Like, bro, what? Who? I'm thinking literally. I'm expecting to hear like maybe Kendrick Lamar or something like that. Not Idris Elba. All right, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, wait, that's how he talks. First of all, push him to the moon, okay? Listen, listen, as a booker, okay, I see a brother, okay, talking like a Brit. Ladies, American women gonna love this dude. Listen, they gonna love this guy. I can only imagine how charismatic the interview is. Like, ladies gonna love. Like, you seriously, you push this guy, okay? You push him. Okay.
Yep. 100%. I mean, he's definitely getting the respect and the admiration, I would say. I mean, he's 21 years old. He's the same age as Javon. Yeah, it's crazy, right? When you think about that, insane. He's been wrestling since he was a young kid. I forgot the exact age that he told me, but yeah, he's been wrestling for a long time now. But what was I gonna say? Crap. Oh yeah. He got the rub from AJ Styles immediately after he won the X Division Championship from Moose. And then on my interview with Will Ospreay had said, this guy is going to be the best wrestler in 5 years. And it was Leon Slater. That was like 2 years ago when he said that. The second Will Ospreay said that, because I didn't know, I'm like, okay. The second I heard Will Ospreay say, Leon Slater is going to be the best wrestler in 5 years, I said, all right, I got to go familiarize myself with Leon Slater. Because if Will Ospreay's saying this, Will Ospreay, I'm gonna go learn who this man is.
And I gotta say, well, again, and Will Ospreay too. Match is freaking amazing, man. When I tell y'all, like, really phenomenal matches, and like you said, for him to say it, it really means something. But I really mean this, y'all. Push him WWE. Listen, y'all take him from TNA, okay? Immediately. You walk in there. Listen, hey, go in there. He's talking to the CEO. Triple H walk in. Hey, Leon, we need you on Raw next Monday. Can you come on out? We're talking about contract. Shh. We own you guys over here, so don't interrupt me, please. Anyway, Leon, we need you for Raw next week. That's what you need to do. And you tell TNA, shush. We're taking him. Okay, you can have Joe Hendry back. We fumbled him. Sorry, you can have him back. Sorry.
Yeah, Leon is one that if WWE does it, look, I'm gonna be real with you. Leon is one that, coming off of his TNA run, if WWE didn't have this partnership with TNA, I would assume Leon would go to AEW because Leon fits that style. Leon could go in there to AEW and like be pushed. Like they would put, eggs in his basket. You know what I'm saying? Like he would be like that up and coming talent. So if I'm Leon, bro, I wouldn't I would make sure to like listen, see where I'm going. And, obviously depends on what he wants to do with his career and whatnot. But like that dude is somebody that I would be making a play for if I were him. Like I don't care like who you are. You should be making a play for Leon whenever his time is up with TNA.
Absolutely, man. 21, like Tony, it's even if he doesn't stay with WWE, right? I hope he does though. But you 21 contract ends. Let's say it ends in another year or two, maybe like 22, 23. Goes to AEW, makes a bunch of money for 4 years, and then comes back to WWE. He's 27.
Isn't
That's
that
still great.
crazy?
Yes.
Exactly. He could have a
Like,
whole career in any promotion and still have a whole be still young coming off of it.
yeah, that's
Literally.
great. That's this sky's the limit. Him, Javon, Roxanne, just sky's for me. Sky's the limit for those guys, man. Just I mean,
Meanwhile, we're
amazing talent.
old and we got one foot in the grave already.
Listen, y'all. Listen. I'm 39, y'all. I went to the movies today. I missed a step. It almost was over. Okay, I missed 8 steps to get in the movies.
No.
Almost tumbled. Okay, I was like, oh no. I caught myself though, man. But Lord have mercy.
Oh man, thank you, Jay. We got David Perbero here who says, "How did Lyra get there so fast? Did she bird up? She exactly. She's a bird. She birded up. Like she used those wings and she got
The
there.
bird lady.
She was like, woo, over the ocean and shit." Thank
Ever
you,
since
David.
Becky calls her the bird lady, that's all I think about now. The crazy bird lady.
Her Becky Stompers. We got Terrence Matthews here. It says, Lainey joining didn't surprise me. I feel this was always the plan. Even before Jasmine left, they were going to kick her out and Lainey would join. It's funny, but I didn't think so. Like, I thought this all happened because of Jasmine leaving. I don't think Lainey was always the plan. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Thank you, Terrence. We got Infamous Ritter Loco here who says, after the inspiration to the Stephanie and Rhea meme, another proud moment the day he won the title. And I sent a super chat to Denise to get Leon's interview, but Denise's quickness was the epic part 2 days later. Yes. So Frank reminds me, actually, Frank, we were watching, what was it? Slammiversary, actually. Yeah. We were doing the Slammiversary watch along. It was the day that Leon won the title from Moose. And Frank was like, you need to interview Leon Slater. And I said, you know what? You're right. And right on the stream, I got on the stream and I was like, I need to, I hit up TNA PR and I'm like, hey, we need to make this happen. I need to interview Leon. And then I think like 2 days later, it was like, surprise, the Leon Slater interview is here and it's happening.
Y'all, by the way,
so
Denise
that was
is
thanks
that
to
girl,
Frank.
y'all. I want to point out Denise is that girl though, y'all. She said I contact TNA PR. They know her, y'all. Can we make some commotion for that? Shout out to Denise, man. I hear killing stuff, man. Wrecking stuff. That's dope, man. You could call listen, I called Moose 3 weeks ago, okay? You know he said, who this? You know who I am, Moose. You know who I am.
Who this?
Yeah, who this? Hey man, you know who this is, man. Disrespectful.
That's so funny. Who this? Thank you, Frank. Oh man. Alrighty, let me see where we're at now. Okay, guys, that was basically our NXT conversation. Before we wrap things up, though, I do want to thank everybody for bearing with us. This wasn't the ideal watch along, nor the ideal review. Usually we do things a lot better around here, I swear. Today was kind of messy. Hopefully next time that doesn't happen. I gotta pay attention and not let stuff like that slide. So I'm sorry, didn't realize it was a taped show, but thank you to everybody who still hung out with us on the watch along, on the review, all of that. Now, before we wrap it up, one of the things I was originally planning on doing in the watch along, because I thought I was on a normal broadcast, I was going to have commercials. However, there was no commercials and no time to do that. We are doing Chinedu. Get excited. This is officially, you're here for this, Chinedu. Like, you're here for this. I'm here for this. You guys are here for this. The greatest thing ever, Chin. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's the DWO live stream Walk of Fame. It's happening right now, and we are about to induct the first and only 2 members so far. So let me tell you what's happening. For those of you who don't know what the hell is happening right now. The DWO live stream are all of my watch-alongs. However, this weekend, we did a Crown Jewel stream and we did a Bound for Glory stream. On both of those streams, we had 2 celebrities show up in the chat to hang out with us. So we decided that now any celebrity that joins this live stream will automatically be inducted into the DWO live stream Walk of Fame. Chin,
That sounds about right.
did you know anything about this?
Oh no, I don't though. But when you said celebrities, I was like, I already know. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm honored. I want to say in advance. I had no idea. I'm humbled. Wow. Just a young boy growing up in Houston, Texas. Had no idea this was having me on this day though. But I'll let you. I'll let you keep going.
All right, so are we ready? So a person that has tuned in now 2 times at least to our DWO stream and is the first inductee into the DWO live stream Walk of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. He is in the DWO live stream Walk of Fame. He's got a graphic and everything. Chin, what's your reaction to this? You're frozen. I can see you frozen on the chat. Chin, did I lose you?
I'm here. I'm here. I just, I was like, that don't look like me. It kind of look like me, but not look like me. It is a bald black dude with a beard. That part is cool, but I thought, well, it's cool. I understand. Mark is kind of famous. He wrestles for a couple years, I believe. So it makes sense. Let me stop, Mark. You deserve it, man. I want you coming out here whooping my ass, man, because he got here in Texas too, man. I'm just kidding, Mark. I'm happy for you, man. Congratulations. Well deserved, man. Let's give it up for Mark Henry, man. Round of applause, y'all. Mark Henry, y'all.
Woo!
Man.
All right.
Whoop Randy Orton's ass for that title. I would never get that, man. I'll never get that match, man. That was terrifying. I was like, that boy, Mark is him. They love Randy. He whooped Randy's ass that night. You remember that match?
Yes.
I mean, whoo. Yeah.
And another person who also joined the stream the day that we were watching Crown Jewel.
There it is. Okay.
Are you ready for it?
You got me again, Denise. You play too much, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you ready for it? Was here in the stream and commented too. These are also commenters. All right. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Please welcome the second inductee into the DWO live stream Walk of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer. She is in. We made it. She came on to the live stream, Chin.
She came in here for real?
Like legit, Chin. Yeah, she was watching on Twitter. She commented and everything. We even made sure to go make sure that it was legitimately her. It was so funny because I was like, hold on, chat. I got to go check and make sure that this is really her. And it was, and we showed it and everything. It was so cool.
This is amazing, Denise. First of all, congrats to Mark and Stephanie. What do they get? This is a huge honor. This is something. I know
they get a graphic. They get a Denise Salcedo graphic on YouTube. So there you go. We officially have our first inductees into the DWO live stream Walk of Fame, and anybody else will be added that comes in and is a celebrity.
Shout out to them, man. WWE Hall of Famer, but more importantly, DWO live stream Walk of Fame. Mark Henry and La Primera, Stephanie, as Nikki said, Stephanie Vaquer. Congrats to her. I know she's very proud and excited. Shout out to Stephanie Vaquer. I sure that was funny to me, man. I hope they roast her backstage for that, man. That was funny.
All righty, everyone. That is it for us today. Thank you so much for being here. Chin, tell the people where they can find and support you.
Everywhere at Chinedu Ogu. Catch my upcoming show November 15th. Stage is Houston, 7 and 9 p.m. show. Tickets are available at chineduogu.com. Sponsored by Pepsi, Bluebell, Whataburger, Houston Tents and Events, and Academy Sports and Outdoors. It's going to be an awesome show. Can't wait to see you guys there. Lucky winners going free Bluebell for a year and free Whataburger for a year. It's going to be a great show, y'all. Can't wait to see you all there. Other than that, please share everything out here at Denise's page. Check out Denise's Pieces, the YouTube page, and the Patreon. More importantly, go find that Leon Slater interview right now and watch it right now, okay? Run it up, run the numbers up. Before you do all that, hit the like button for this video first, for this one. Because let me tell you something, man. That's what I don't like, all right? I'll be watching video, okay? Come back, 3,000 views on the episode, 5,000 views on the episode, 180 likes. All right? Don't do your boy like that, okay? Don't do your boy like that. Please, okay? Don't be a sorry mother Canucker, okay? Be a bold, amazing member of the DWO. Hit that like button right now, okay? Right now, all right? Well, other than that, support Denise Salcedo. Don't be a dick. Give it a click.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out Denise's pieces as well. And also, we'll be back tomorrow, 3-hour AEW Dynamite and Collision. Reg and I will be doing a watch along and review. Plus, also SmackDown this week and Wrestle Dream. So, a lot going on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Bye, everyone.